beautiful souls. Welcome to my podcast. This is A Soul's Journey with Mary. And in this podcast, I talk about my stories, my sorrows, my triumphs, and stories that are very raw and stories that explains my journey as a soul and what I have gone through to really reclaim myself as a human being, to reclaim my sovereign being, and just to tap into who I am as a woman, who I am as a human being on this planet Earth. We all walk through difficult paths. No one's path is really unique, and it's only unique to that individual. We all have stories to tell. We all have failures to share, successful stories to share. And above all, this is a journey. This is a journey for us to expand, to grow, and to really tap into that true purpose of human being. Why are we here? What are we doing? What lessons are we learning? And truly, really getting to know yourself as a soul. And that is by itself, it's a quiet journey. And I'm here to support you on your journey and encourage you to share your stories, your emotional ups and downs, because through those stories, we really find our true self. So today, I want to share something really that comes from my heart. I want to share the story that how I came to America and how I, through the process of leading a successful life, I kind of lost myself along the way, lost my feminine power, lost my soul. I am grateful for all the experiences that the Western cultures offered for me, especially I grew up in Afghanistan. And when I was 19, I came to California with my family. And that was an amazing journey. I've learned so much, I've grown so much. And all of that was part of my path, part of my journey. And it really helped me to excel as a human being, as a person, as a woman. And then in the process, there's always sacrifices you make. I think for me, the sacrifice to lead a successful life was to really, truly keep my soul in dormant and lose my soul in the process, because it was when you're in a society where everything is pushing you to be successful, what's the next best thing? It's constantly you're running after something that may not be the ideal idea that is going to ground you or truly give you joy or make you happy. But at least in your mind, you're thinking, okay, what is the best next thing? Uh, where's that next beautiful home that I can buy, or that most expensive car, or that degree, like piling up degree after degree, which I'm not against any of that. I think success is an important part of our life. We all crave it, we want it, and it's important to go after it. But for what cost, right? What are you sacrificing? And for me, it was very important to pause at certain point in my life and reflect and realize that it's time. It's time to really connect with my soul, with my true mission, why I came here, and to integrate, embrace those lessons I learned through productivity, through business. My husband and I, we've built businesses, we've built homes, we bought homes, we sold homes, we bought cars, we sold cars, we bought new cars, sold old cars. So it was in that what you call it, in the rat race, right? Constantly racing, racing, racing. Because when you're racing, you truly don't have the ideology about what is life? Why are we here? How to really truly pause and truly enjoy every moment of life. So for me, being a businesswoman, I was in real estate sales, and then I became a business coach, a real estate coach, a mindset coach. When I was in real estate, it helped me so much. I grew so much because I was this shy girl that was afraid to speak up. And so sales really gave me the the courage, gave me that um, fire that I needed to really step into my courage and confidence. I used to go door knock, door to door. That's not that easy, but that helped me so much with my confidence. Anyhow, I want to talk about the pluses as well. So I don't want to just talk about the minuses, but the minus in terms of being a woman and a working woman in the Western cultures, it is it is so difficult to juggle everything because when you're working as a woman, you're still coming back to home at the end of the day, and you still have to cook, clean, take care of your kids, offer great meals for your family, because that still falls on us as a woman. Yes, sometimes your spouses, your partners could step in and help, but you and I both know their help is no near as the way we want it to be, because they're not made for that. This is where we need to really truly embrace and understand and read some books if you haven't, about masculine and feminine energy, how those two work and how those two work against each other when it's not in balance. So, definitely, my feminine energy was not in balance because I lost all of my feminine energy and the balance with it. Because you're constantly working, you're constantly in action, and feminine energy is not about action. It's about just truly being. It's about having your intuition, tapping into that part of you. And when you tap into your intuition, it requires for you to just be in quiet, be in stillness. And so when you're constantly in action, you are using your masculine energy, which, if you're a woman, or if you are by nature have a lot of feminine energy, that is gonna make you lose that part of you, which ultimately it's losing your true self. It's who you are. Now everyone is so different. We all have masculine and feminine energy within inside of us, whether you're a man or a woman. But how to balance those energies are so important, because first of all, when those energies are not balanced, it really affects your personal relationships, your romantic relationship. I coached a lot of people, for 12 years in their relationship department, and most of couples were really struggling with having imbalances with their feminine and masculine energies. Women are becoming more masculine and men are becoming more feminine in their energies, and that really kills romance in the bedroom, because it's not meant to be that way. It's meant to be in balance. And so for me personally, I mean, I had long days of working in sales. I did not have some balance at home. I would come home and it would be too late, and I had the true desire to really cook a nice meal for my family, not because I had to, it's because I want to. It's my nurturing side of me as a woman. And today, that is the first thing that steps forward with me, is the nurturer side of me. It's part of me. It's who I am as a woman. Now, that might be different for some of you. You may not have that. You may have a different side of you that has that feminine energy. But for me, cooking is so important. And when I didn't have that, I would really envy other women that had the time, or they were stay-at-home mom that had the time to cook for their kids, or at the school events, and they would bring this, baked goods, and you could tell that they took their time and it was their own um, nurturing side that would show up. And then I would just bring something that I would store bought, right? And it just didn't feel right for me because I wanted to like spend more time with my son. I wanted to take more time in stillness, just to be, slow things down, enjoy more life, cook a meal, get on the swing and just go to the park. Instead, I was just running, constantly running, running, and running. And, running after what? I don't know that now. But I accomplished things. We made things. We bought things. But then we let it all go again because it's part of me that was seeking to really have a quality of life versus just collecting quantity of things. I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that. And that's very common in America and some other Western countries, that it's all about the competition. It's all about who's got what, how much you've got, and how much more money you can make. It's like constantly um, driving the limit higher and higher and higher. And that's the way they keep people busy, because you're always busy trying to, break the next bracket. And then for what? If you truly talk to some of the people that are so busy making money, but then I'm not talking about everybody, right? Everyone's so different, but majority, you look at their quality of life and then it's non-existent. I had some clients that they have amazing houses in Hollywood. I mean, I coached some of the best top real estate agents in the industry, and then they were really well off and they had lots of money. And then I even visited some of their homes, and then you would go, they have an amazing backyard, barbecue here, pool there, but then it's all covered up. No one have ever used it. I don't know when was last time they used it. And then I would think like, oh my God, you have all of this for what? You're not enjoying it. It's just a show that, okay, I have it. But the true joy of life comes is because when you're really enjoying those moments, like with your family outside, you're using your barbecue, you're swimming. I mean, obviously you have to have the time to do all of that. But when you don't have the time, then all of that is just there, right? Because you just checked off a checklist that I did it, I made it, I earned this much, or I made this much money, but truly not living through those joyful moments. It's pointless if you have all of that. So for me, it had to come to a moment of really understanding my true feminism and my core. I'm a nurturer. I have a divine feminine energy inside of me, and that part of me, it was just aching so much to come alive and lead the path for my soul, because through that, through identifying, connecting to my true self, to my soul, to my feminine side, is actually when I truly tapped into my creative powers. Like today, I channel, today, I write poetry, I write stories, and I truly connect with that creative side of me. It's all because I connected with that side of me, because without that, it was just so much in the mind and just go, 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 go. But then truly connecting with yourself, it's such a different feeling. You feel like you are in the flow. You don't feel pressured. You don't feel rushed. It's a different type of modality for our being. It helps you truly embrace who you are. And so my today's podcast is to share these stories with you, because not to not to persuade you to live your life differently, but to invite you to seek inside of you if you are not satisfied with the way things are going. Because ultimately, when you truly connect with your soul, with your mission, and connect with that part of you, go inward, then your true identity surfaces. And then you start to really connect with your own powers that God have given you to live through those powers. Because that part is just such a magical way to lead your life. So I hope this gives you some motivation to seek internal and to seek within and find out what are your true magical powers that you're blessed with, because we all have that inside of us. And thank you again for listening to my podcast. Until next time, God be with you. Let your soul lead the way and truly live a life with fullness. Thank you so much.
Remember that your soul is a sacred sanctuary, your heart a profound wisdom keeper, and your journey a divine unfolding.